Hello, and welcome to 5 Minute Math. Today we are looking at the eighth grade concept of writing equations and inequalities. It's a standard 8.8a in the great state of Texas, and we are using item number 14 of the 2025 released STAAR test. This is a new item type called Equation Editor. If you haven't done so already, please go ahead and take a moment to pause the video, work this problem out on your own, unpause it, and we will look at our answers together. All right, so we actually need to put something into each of these, and so I'm just going to put some random numbers into these. If I were to try to move on, it is going to say I haven't answered everything. Now, even though there are four different blanks that we need to fill in, this is actually just 1 point. We either get the inequality correct or incorrect. And there are a few things that we need to go ahead and realize that are going to kind of change how we enter our answer. First off is our x's are already locked in. We can't add those, which means I'll put these in red right here. These need to be our coefficients, right? So these are going to be our numbers that are going to influence our variable of x. And then we've got these two boxes with nothing. These are going to be our constants. So if we're thinking of slope-intercept form, right, which is similar to this, those would be our intercepts. And then finally, we need to realize that we need to make sure we write whatever we want to using that greater than symbol because that's locked in. We can't change that. All right, so Jamia can rent a moving truck from company A. I'm going to put company A for $49 plus 65 cents a mile. All right, so company A, we can write it just like they've got it right here. Normally we would write 0.65 x plus 49, right? Because that's going to be your slope intercept form. But they give it to us with that intercept, that starting position first, that 49. And if that's going to be what our answer needs to be, with the constants first, the coefficient second, go ahead and keep it in that order. Plus 65, let's get that decimal there, leading 0. There we go. 0.65 per mile. All right. Now she can run a moving truck from company B, for $60. So it's a larger upfront fee, but it's less per mile. All right, so it's one of those to where you got to figure out when does it become cheaper to use company A or company B. Let's get this 0.55, and it looks like X is going to represent number of miles. All right, so let's put our variables in there. So we need to write an inequality that represents the number of miles X, which the cost of renting a moving truck from A is greater than. Okay, so we need A to be greater than B. Oh, look, they gave it to you right in order. There's no changing that needs to happen. There's no rearranging. I would have expected them to at least give you company B first and then have you flip it around. But no, that's it. This is literally what we need to write in. So company A is $49, and we've got this 65 cents per mile per X. And then company B is $60 rental fee plus that 55 cents. All right, so let's get to it. $49 is our starting point right there, and it was 0.65. Now, 60 and 55 cents. This is going to be 60, and this is going to be 0.55. Let's make sure we have it right. It's kind of hard to see, but it is going to work. So this is all simply 1 point. All four of these need to be correct, or the entire problem is marked wrong.